An interesting UAP flap at Killeen Base U.S. Nuclear Weapons and Waste Storage Facility, Texas, began on the 6th of March, peaked on the 7th, ended on the 8th, and returned again to Killeen Base for St. Patrick's Day, 17 March, 1949. At 8:20 p.m. on the 6th of March, U.S. Army Artillery observers Sergeant Hubert Vickery and Private First Class John Ransom were on patrol at Nuclear Weapons Storage Site Bravo when they observed a blue-white oblong object traveling through the air in the west-northwest at about 600 feet in altitude with no emitted sound. Their unusual sighting was effectively confirmed by other patrols, with one seeing an object at 8:45 p.m. and others noting blue-white ball-like flashes of light around 9 p.m., 1:15 a.m., 1:30 a.m., and 1:40 a.m. These culminated with a report on the morning of the 7th at 1:45 a.m. that an orange teardrop-shaped object descended vertically to the ground in the east-northeast at 60 degrees azimuth. In the Cold War spring of 1949, that section of Camp Hood, Texas, known as Killeen Base, was one of several Atomic Energy Commission and U.S. Air Force nuclear weapons storage and assembly facilities. Originally built in the late 1940s by the United States Air Force, this underground network of tunnel corridors was just west of Gray Air Force Base, also designated as Robert Gray Army Airfield. The area is now commonly referred to as West Fort Hood. As you are seeing throughout the balance of this video, the tunnel complex is significant. These corridors, dug nearly 1,000 feet into the hillside, are each 20 feet wide with 30-foot ceilings. The concrete walls are 2 feet thick. Interspersed throughout the complex are rooms of various sizes that are still equipped with the steel rails for overhead cranes. Small quantities of contaminated waste were placed in lead-lined cylinders and stored in underground tubes. Regulators consider these low-level burial sites at West Fort Hood to be low risk, with no remediation required. Fort Hood does periodically monitor by taking shallow well water samples. This video peacefully makes the connection for those humans who have refused to do so.